दुःखेष्वनुद्विग्नमनाः सुखेषु विगतस्पृहः वीतरागभयक्रोधः स्थितधीर्मुनिरुच्यते यः सर्वत्रानभिस्नेहस्तत्तत्प्राप्य शुभाशुभम् नाभिनन्दति न द्वेष्टि तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता.
Udvigna means that which suffers within. When we become attached to our suffering, that is udvigna. When we become attached, meaning, hey, I'm suffering, that realization, that feeling of suffering, and then saying, why me? Why is this happening to me? Why am I going through this pain? Why am I going through this loss? Why am I going through this tragedy? Why am I going through this discomfort? And that repeatedly going on in the mind is attachment to that suffering. And anudvigna does not get attached to suffering. So udvigna happens in the subjective mind. It happens deep inside. So when deep inside you are not associating yourself, and when you are not, you may be experiencing it but not getting attached. That is anudvigna manaha. The manaha means mind. Anudvigna is when you don't get attached. There's a beautiful stories of Sri Ramana Maharishi. He had to undergo surgery to get a cancerous tumor removed. And he was very involved with this treatment. He's a jnani, is very involved with what's going on. Like I said, may not be attached, but very involved. So very involved with this treatment, inquiring about each step in terms of what's happening, what is the doctor doing, what are the nurses doing, what are the results looking like, and so on, getting into every minor detail. And he also was particular about minimum intrusion. He was aware that he is suffering through this in his body, and he needs to get it resolved. But at the same time, he wanted minimum intrusion, while accepting the need that this needs to be taken care of and he needs to go through this process. So when the anesthesiologist came and he was going to administer the anesthesia, as always, Swamiji asked, what is this? What are you going to administer into me? What is the purpose? What will it achieve? And so on and so forth. And the anesthesiologist explained to him. Swamiji said, I don't want this. Because if it's going to solve the sole purpose of me not feeling the pain, I don't need it. So please don't administer it. And the surgeon was taken aback. Surgeon said, no, Swamiji, you have to take it. And Swamiji was very particular, and he said, please don't worry about it, and instructed the surgeon to start the surgery without anesthesia. The surgeon got into the procedure, deep into it, and obviously a really good doctor. Suddenly, after about an hour or so, realized that, oh my God, Swamiji didn't take anesthesia. So he looks at Swamiji, and later on, after the procedure is over and all that has happened, the surgeon shared with others that I saw this face. And to me, it appeared as if the person that I'm operating upon and this person whose face I'm looking at are two different people. All I saw was absolutely a meditative state of calmness. And here I'm performing surgery on this saint. So he just couldn't believe what was going on. So that is Dukkheshu Anudvigna Mana, where Swamiji was going through all of that, but did not get attached. Sukheshu Vigata Spriha. Sukheshu, like I said, is in prosperity. Vigata Spriha means longing. And Vigata Spriha means gone away. That longing has gone away. Vigata also means attachment. So does not linger. There is no hankering. There is no longing. Does not hold on to, though something is there. So when there is prosperity and can see this prosperity, does not hold on to it. For example, when we go to this very famous Tirumalai temple, it takes hours to reach the Sanctum Sanctorum. You're in the queue, and most people, 99% of the people, take hours together to reach the Sanctum Sanctorum. And what happens once you reach the Sanctum Sanctorum? There is the Jargandi, Jargandi, there means they're saying, keep going. Keep going, keep going. You don't get even probably a couple of seconds, maybe 3-4 seconds, 5 seconds in front of the Lord. You have spent 5 hours or maybe 15 hours in the queue, and then you get there and you get 10 seconds, maybe 15 seconds, okay, and you're pushed away because there is this huge line and they need to make sure that everybody. So this is Lord's way. Maybe the Panditji who's standing there is not saying Jargandi, it's God who is saying Jargandi, you know. So this person who in that fleeting moments experiences deep satisfaction. You know, whenever I've seen my mother go to that temple and even other temple, in that fleeting moment, deep satisfaction. And you come back and moves on happily with life till you go there the next time, right? So in that capability of moving on is what probably Bhagavan is teaching us to do in Tirumalai. And then Bhagavan says, Vitaraga Bhayakrodha, free from attachment, free from fear, free from anger, which means free from all mental hang-ups. Vita is free, Raga Bhaya Krodha. Attachment, Raga is attachment, Bhaya is fear, Krodha is anger. So the mind is pellucid, the mind is placid, like a beautiful water lake bed. You see the water that is pure, crystal clear, and is also still. And this is one of the most meditative sights if you have seen a lake that is both pellucid and placid at the same time. Beautiful meditative sight. So this person has that kind of a mind, may be involved, especially when it pertains to someone else, but never attached. That kind of a mind, such a muni, such a reflective saint, uchyate, which means is called. What is it? What is this reflective saint called? Sthitadihi, of steady wisdom. So dhi is wisdom, sthita is well established, sthitadihi. So Arjuna asked, how does this person express? Kim prabhasheta? That's what Arjuna asked. What did Bhagavan say? How does he not express? Is how Bhagavan answers.